So the reason that you would do this is because Twitch doesn't like you playing copyrighted music, or at least music copyrighted by people other than yourself. And there's a whole lot of very complicated reasons for why this is a bad thing. We tend to summarize them as the music is DMCA, which is not strictly accurate, but it's a convenient shorthand. So, quick preamble. I'm not a lawyer. I do have more than a passing interest in this stuff. It affects my work, so I do pay attention to it. And essentially, what is going on is because of the way Twitch operates, they are legally responsible for things that are broadcast on their platform. And this is different from what's known as common carrier, which is what covers most telephone companies, for example. Telephone companies are not responsible for what people say over their telephones. The people are responsible for it. The telephone company is not. And that's a legal protection to basically say, hey, if you're providing this service non-discriminately, so anyone can use it, you don't have to be held legally responsible for, if someone organizes a crime over the phone company is not cannot be held to be an accessory to that crime. Twitch, on the other hand, is not common carrier. It's not common carrier. And that means that they can be held legally responsible for things that are broadcast on their platform. This is kind of, a big debate for things like Facebook and Twitter right now. And, Twitch is even more clearly in the being held responsible because they set up partner and affiliate relations with streamers. So once you're an affiliate or a partner, you have effectively signed an agreement with them, which then means that even though Twitch can be held responsible for your content that may be illegal, which, rebroadcasting someone else's copyright music is illegal, they can then pass that on to you, and you've agreed to kind of whatever things they're going to do. So when Twitch is preemptively banning music or preemptively muting music in your VODs, that is to protect themselves. So the DMCA is US law. It's a system in the United States where a copyright holder in the United States can request of, or can basically send a legally enforceable takedown request to a publisher who's also operating in the United States. And so this is where things get real interesting, because DMCA doesn't apply outside of the United States, and it doesn't. I think it's. I don't remember if it's a gray area or if it's really concrete as to whether the copyright holder has to be based or has to operate in the United States in some way. But certainly the takedown platform has to be based in the United States. They have no jurisdiction to go to someone based in Europe and say, take down this content because the copyright owner requested it, or you will be, subject to all of these penalties. Like, they just can't do that. Except Twitch operates in the United States, which means they can do it to Twitch. So even if you're like, I'm outside of the US, I can't be held responsible for it, Twitch can. And because Twitch can, they're going to make sure that you can, or they're going to work really hard to prevent